Sitting here when you're fighting for the
every time. Oh my goodness, I love this.
Shape your legend in EA Sports UFC 4. Get the Prime Icons update for a limited time on Xbox and PlayStation. Zhang Weili is in red, opens with a low leg kick. Rose Namajunas in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
And talking to Zhang Weili, she thought she just was not locked in that moment when Rose landed that beautiful high kick. And right away you see Weili on her toes, landing two really nice outside leg kicks.
Rose has that wide stance too.
John Moraga, one of the primary sparring partners for Zhang Weili, who prefers to spar with men. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman.
And he coached the Pitbull brothers, Henry Cejudo, and a number of others. And that's one thing that pops off the page about Weili. She is a tremendous athlete. But if Rose Namajunas gets this done and Rose Namajunas extends this title reign, we got to start talking about Rose Namajunas in all-time terms,
right,
in this division.
She's stalking Zhang Weili.
And the power that she must possess, because she is not only submitting people, she's knocking them out. Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jacek. She knocked out Zhang Weili. She is tremendously powerful for someone that's so small.
Very accurate. Zhang Weili has landed several strong low kicks on the left leg of Rose.
Weili gets to that beautiful body lock. Oh, step around into a takedown. Wow, look at that jump to the half guard, Joe.
Very nice.
Yes, as Rose elevated her hips, she just allowed for her to take her over to the opposite side. Great technique by Zhang Weili.
Now she's got her flattened out, full guard. Look at that, stepping over.
But if she's not careful, boy, Rose can throw up some submissions.
And she's looking for one right now. She's looking to get that left leg in particular over the shoulder.
You see her isolating that wrist.
She's also grapevining Zhang Weili's legs.
Zhang Weili's so physically strong.
Right hand's landing, not quite on the button, but they did land. Under 2 minutes here to go, round one.
Enough to get Rose's attention. Oh, beautiful by Rose.
Nicely done by Rose. Back up to her feet. Excellent clinch work. Good kick to the body on the break. Another strong kick by Weili.
And the right hand from Namajunas.
Oh, head kick.
The one good thing to this point for Rose, it hasn't.
Well, back in April, we kind of felt like we were hunkering down for a 25-minute classic. The fight ended in 78 seconds. Thus our reactions. Competitive first round coming down the stretch here.
Lead to come to her, and I think they definitely want to avoid any kind of a clinch situation. Weili's very physically strong, and you saw that there. And she was able to take Rose down. And if you've ever seen her strength and conditioning routine,
You can see why.
Incredibly impressive.
Yeah.
Zhang Weili training out of Arizona, Fight Ready and Neuroforce 1, which everybody talks about in terms of the functional training.
Yeah, when I had Henry and Captain Eric on my podcast, I got a chance to talk to those guys, and they're doing some next level stuff. I mean, it's so scientifically advanced. Beautiful combination there by Rose. Landed a low kick of her own with a couple good punches.
Weali is constantly moving, man, side to side, never giving Rose a stationary target. So every time Rose lands, it takes such a great setup to get to Weali.
Namajunas mindful of her range. 20-19 on the significant strike front for Zhang Weili.
Very good first round for Zhang Weili.
Yes.
Mixing up the takedown.
Oh, good combination by Weili.
And we saw this in the J-Check fight whenever I thought Zhang Weili truly arrived. When it got tough, she was able to dig deep. Oh, look at that right hand there. Right on the chin, but Rose just ate it.
See some of the damage on the inside of that lead leg of Namajunas. She has been switching up the footwork here. Under 3 minutes to go, round 2.
And when I watch the fight, I wonder how big a part the takedowns are going to be for Zhang Weili, or was that one in the first round just one to show that they may come.
That was a very hard low kick. And the left leg of Rose stumbled a little bit afterwards.
But she's kicking in the thigh, though, Joe. She's not throwing it low at the calf. To land as many as she has, as we've seen on many occasions tonight, you land those low, Rose would already be very, very limited in her movement.
Yeah, but the power that Weili has, I think even hitting the thigh, it's compromising that leg.
Zhang Weili talked a lot about leg kicks and a lot about wrestling, and right back to it. Yep.
Another nice outside leg kick.
Yeah, that leg is going to become a problem if this keeps happening. Because it clearly is part of the strategy that they've devised to slow down the movement. Oh!
Big left hand stumbles Namajunas. Zhang Weili measured.
And again with that low kick, I mean, she is just... and winds up on top once again.
She caught the leg of Rose Namajunas. Rose went to that front high kick that she threw.
Good up kick by Rose.
And that is one thing that we have seen Rose really improve in, was her wrestling defense. So for Zhang Weili to get 2 takedowns in 2 rounds is a big positive for her.
Well, I think Zhang Weili is just next level strong.
She hits so hard.
Yeah, she hits so hard, but physically strong in the clinch. And then working with Henry, and then again, attacks that leg once again. Working with Henry on her wrestling.
Namajunas has landed a couple of big right hands in this round. A little understated, but
Rose is making these big, Zhang Weili is making these big movements to try to get this fight to the ground.
Well, she tried an inside trip, but she's going to the wrong side, Joe. She's going to the underhook. She gets taken down by Rose. Beautiful job by the champion.
And moving in the mount. Just sliding up in the mount here.
Huge for Rose Namajunas to get this takedown at the end of the round. And it looks like she's going to end the round on top.
Again. Oh, my goodness.
Left hook right there by Zhang Weili. Hurt her.
She hurt her. And she landed that right low kick before that. The right low kick planted her in place.
Yep.
And that left hook was beautiful.
But now the cobwebs are starting to shake off. You can see it. Oh, beautiful level change by Zhang. Nice job by Zhang Weili. Knowing exactly when to go chase the takedown. Now she has the back. She's trying to put that near leg in because she doesn't mind rolling to her back, but Rose is doing a great job of hand fighting.
Rose is trying to spin around and come out on top. Let's see if she can. Oh, Zhang Weili. Tremendous grappling by Zhang Weili into the mount. Amazing.
Beautiful transition for Zhang Weili at the end of...
Breathe. Quick punches, like as if you're shadow boxing in midair. The throwaway punches she's looking at.
Rounds are upon us.
Very interesting fight so far, and a very close fight.
Very close. I think that last takedown and getting to the mount might have won the round for Zhang Weili. You may be looking at 2-1 Weili going to the round 4.
Yeah, it seems like that was the biggest moment of the round, even though it didn't last very long because it was at the end. She is just lighting that leg up. And now Rose is getting emotional. She's trying to get it back.
She cannot fight with her. Oh, nice right hand there by Namajunas.
And that one was acknowledged by Zhang Weili, who has some serious swelling on that left side of her face.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. They're getting after it. Rose just refused to stay on her back.
She just started bicycle kicking to make sure that Zhang could not come into the guard.
Oh, she's connecting with that right hand, that long right hand, taking advantage of that reach, the reach difference.
Perhaps Zhang Weili taking a little respite here. Coming up on 3.5 to go, round 4.
Again, that low kick. It's amazing. Oh, wow, look at this scramble. She gets Rose's back.
Oh, man, that was beautiful by Weili. You saw what she did. She stepped on her heel to pull her back into her lap. And now she's trying to chase that near hook. But Rose is doing a good job of hiding it, closing the door, not allowing it to slide in. But last time, when they got into the same scramble situation, Weili ended up in the mouth. So Rose has got to be very careful with the way she approaches this defensively.
Weili is trying to slide that right hook in it. She's got one. She's got one hook in the back. And Rose is going to try to explode and turn it on top, but Weili's doing a good job of utilizing those butterflies.
She's got that wrist
those
too.
legs. Yep.
She's keeping that wrist across. But now she's on a bad angle.
Rose is on top. Yep.
Crowd pops as Namajunas turns with the choke and gets a position inside the now closed guard of Zhang Weili. Under 2.5 to go in the round. Back and forth we go. 5 takedowns for Zhang Weili could loom large.
Nice job by Rose stepping over to the half guard.
Zhang is in a deep half.
She's deep half.
Yep.
Nice. Look at this, Rose scrambles. What a scramble. Oh my goodness. Good job by Rose staying on top.
Great grappling by both of these women. What a close fight, man. This is crazy.
Well, and this is kind of why you feel like the promotion put this back together, right?
Yes, absolutely. And honestly, Zhang Weili is too comfortable laying on her back here. She should be trying to get back to her feet because Rose Namajunas is putting money in the bank here. Punching, keeping top control, and winning the round.
Plenty of time to go, though, here.
Yes.
Those just the significant strike numbers shows you how evenly matched these two women have been.
Oh, look at this wild attempt to get the side control, but Zhang did a great job of getting the guard again.
Rose is really committing to trying to get the ground and pound off.
But honestly, she hasn't landed much while in the top position. She's been able to maintain the position, but only landed a couple of strikes.
"30 seconds in the round."
Weali's done an amazing job defensively. She's really minimized any damage, but she's still on her back. She's not doing anything offensively. So Rose maintains an advantage. We could be looking at an even fight here, kids.
2-2. I think it's 2-2 going into the fifth.
Oh.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Let's go!
Dean Thomas, I don't need your scorecard. What do you have, young man?
Well, going into this last round, I got it even, but I think Weali Zang needs to stop all the movement and start going forward, because up until this point, she's been fighting as if she didn't want to get knocked out again. But she needs to plant her feet and start going forward if she wants to win this fight, because we know Rose is going to turn it on and try to win this fight.
Rose forgot to put her mouthpiece in.
It was an animated corner. Everybody was very excited. And they forgot to give her the mouth guard, the most important tool you have. And you're right, Dean, this is exactly what Weali needs to do. It needs to look more like the Jacek fight as the fight went longer. Because right now she's evading so much, and Rose is doing a great job of controlling the center. And even before she got her down in round 4, Rose was the one that landed the more significant strikes.
Chanting.
Let's go, Rose. Let's go, Rose.
Takedown for Thug Rose a minute into round 5.
Huge, absolutely huge.
That is a massive takedown by Rose Namajunas.
Her second on as many attempts in the fight.
Gigantic moment. Moving from half guard.
And if you followed the pace of the fight, the flow of the fight, you know that when they've been here, Zhang Weili has not been able to get back up.
But Zhang Weili does have a knee separating the two of them here. She's framing her off with that right knee. Oh, big shots by Thug Rose. Trying to step over. She's back to butterfly guard here. But she's working to try to get to a dominant position. She's trying to step over once again now in half guard.
And she did.
Good job by Zhang Weili getting right back to full guard.
But Zhang Weili can't lay here.
No.
She's got to get back to her feet somehow. Rose Namajunas wins the fight if she keeps her here for the next 3 minutes.
The thing about this division is there's not really another compelling fight. These two could fight each other 10 times.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you see the pendulum has now swung. Namajunas 2-1 favorite on the lot number.
Yep. There are some girls in this division. Marina Rodriguez.
Yes.
Who just beat Mackenzie Dern. If she's in a stand-up fight with anyone. And then what she showed against Mackenzie defended takedowns. She is an absolute problem. Oh, nice left hand, right hand there by Namajunas. I mean, Rose Namajunas is fighting a championship type of 5th round. Right now, by getting this takedown, improving positions, and landing the ground and pound she needs to win the fight.
And if this continues on the ground, perhaps round 2 will be the swing round if memory serves.
Oh, beautiful job of turning the corner, landing that right hand, and almost getting to side control, ducking away from all these. She's got to be careful of the triangle. I mean, Zhang Weili is a determined woman. She wants that title back. If Rose makes a mistake here and gets caught.
Over 5 minutes of ground control time for Rose Namajunas, staying busy enough for Mark Goddard's liking.
And just recognizing that she had such an advantage when she's in top position, that if she could get there early in the round, she could take a lot of time off the clock, and she has done exactly that.
During these scrambles, Namajunas is getting her arms in these positions where Weili is looking to isolate one of those shoulders.
You know, See how Zhang just tried to do the same thing Rose did to get back to her feet? But Rose addressed the feet right away. And she ended up falling back into the full guard. Whereas every time Weili was so nervous about Rose's legs that she would kind of fade away and Rose would get back up. And now we're less than a minute left in the fight. And Rose has been on top for 3.5 minutes.
Weili has done a very good job of retaining guard, though. Amazing job of keeping Rose from getting to a dominant position, but still, nice right hand over the top by Rose. Look at this.
But now Weili needs to get up. But when you get knocked out by somebody, she's afraid to take the chance.
Beautiful shot.
She has been afraid to take the chance, and that's why she never did just a basic jiu-jitsu stand-up, where you hip heist, post your hand on the mat, and get back to your feet.
A dominant fifth round for the champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. They are on their feet at the Mecca. 78 seconds for the first fight, 25 minutes for the rematch, as Rose Namajunas and Zhang Weili go the distance.
Five rounds. We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Michael Bell scores the contest, 48-47, Weili. Doug Crosby scores it, 48-47, Namajunas. And Eric Cohen scores the contest, 49-46, for the winner by split decision. And still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Thug Rose.